Hi, I'm Terry Hale, and I'm the Artistic Director here at the Elgin Opera House. And we are so excited to be opening the School of Rock here at the Elgin Opera House. The School of Rock is the story of Dewey Finn, who is a washed-up rock guitarist who gets kicked out of his band and is looking for some way to be able to continue to be a rocker, to compete at the Battle of the Bands, and he finds himself substitute teaching at Horace Green and working with a bunch of young kids who he discovers have some musical talent, and he takes these kids and he trains them to be rockers, and they form their own band called the School of Rock, and they get to go compete in the Battle of the Bands. In my opinion, one of the wow factors of our production of School of Rock is the fact that the kids play their own instruments live on stage. We've been working with them now for many months. They've been getting some great training from Tucker Murphy, who's our music director, and some of his assistants, helping these kids learn to play rock on stage live.
That's the most joyous part of the show, in my opinion, is when the kids are rock and rolling and it's coming together and you're seeing them playing it live. You're not listening to a performance track or anything like that. You're watching these kids that have now gone through the Elgin Opera House School of Rock produce some rock and roll.
If you are an old rocker, if you appreciate music, if you want to go to a fun concert, probably the funnest concert you're going to have gone to in the last decade, you need to come see this show. And if you know anything about the Opera House, there's always one huge wow, and wait until you see this wow.
When the rights to School of Rock became available last year, the first thing I did was get on the phone with Trevor Winder, and I said, Trevor, I want to do this show, but I want to do it with you. I can't think of a better Dewey than you, other than the great Jack Black himself. And when he said yes, I knew we were going to have a great show.
When Terry called me up and said, hey, I'm thinking about doing the School of Rock, do you want to play Jack Black? My answer was immediately, of course. Absolutely. And then come to find out later, he had basically said, if you would have said no, we would have found another show to do.
You're going to love watching Trevor's performance here on the Opera House stage. Don't miss this. If you love to have a great time, if you're looking for a great night out, you need to come see the School of Rock. It's so fun. Bring the whole family, bring your neighbors, bring your friends, and come have a good time. Forget about all your worries and your troubles, and come rock out with us for an evening. The show opens September 9th. It runs through October 1st. And boy, we hope to see you out here at the Opera House.